know.
Wow. Welcome back.
Everyone. It's us.
It's been a while.
You. We are fitting recordings in as and when we can. If you may or may not have seen the wee note we put up, but we've got a bit of life chaos.
I think a little bit is a
lot,
reasonably large understatement.
I was going to say a classic Kiwi understatement.
Yeah. Turns out
moving countries
moving
is real
country
fucking hard work.
is a lot of work, and
who
I
would've
also have to
thought?
move house because this is moving country, which is fine.
It's also hard work though, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and I've had some health stuff going on, which has been pretty intense, and I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, we really appreciate you guys being patient with us.
Absolutely.
As we fuck around, as Izza would say.
Yes.
I mean, we're not fucking around. We're working quite hard on various things.
We are. So thank you for your patience and your support. We appreciate that, and we'll keep chugging along and doing bits where we can.
Where we can, yeah. So, where are we going today, Izza?
We're going back to Brittle Hollow because I want to do the
Upside down land.
I want to try the upside down land again. And then, depending on how long that takes, we may be in a good spot for the tower to have been sucked through again. You pointed that out just before we started.
Space facts!
Space facts, what's your... Wow, that was going so well until it suddenly wasn't.
It's a great way to start the evening. I think that was fantastic.
I was
Where's
like,
my phone?
get off autopilot. Now we're off autopilot. Now what do we do? I don't know.
Oh, here we go. It's directly behind me. You go. I'm just going to double check that I've got my space facts correct.
Before you go sharing it.
Yeah.
I think that's so responsible of you. Well done. Here we go.
Because no, not fucking Europe.
This way. Autopilot into the lava this time, maybe. Good say. You saw nothing. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
Okay.
Momo was that whole time friends. Just so you know.
I didn't see whatever
He
just
did- yeah,
happened.
no. Nothing happened, I think.
Okay, I couldn't remember which moon it was, but I was learning the other day about if this website is correct, Io, one of the moons of Jupiter, which has, they think, like more than like 200 volcanoes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a very, very, very hot, very, very hot planet. And one of the things that was really interesting about that was part of the reason why it has so many volcanoes is different to why we have volcanoes. Because we have volcanoes because of tectonic pressure, right?
Yeah.
But in their case, it's because it has a molten core. We have a molten core too, but the reason they have a molten core in this particular situation is that its orbit is not completely circular. It's slightly elliptical, which creates pressure because it's it's kind of
wobbling around.
Wobbling, yeah. And it creates like shifts in the gravity, right? And that's part of the reason why.
I actually don't know where the start is.
No, I think you're right. It is over there, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah, so
you
it
get
creates,
like thrown up.
So it creates pressure.
Is the sound cutting in and out for you?
No.
Okay. Must be the headphones having a little knick-knack paddywhack.
Oh, this is not the one we wanted though.
Because this is the one that you jumped across and then you were kind of like, there's
I thought it was too late in the day, so maybe we can check it. But
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
I was like, maybe there's more to see if we go
Yeah,
earlier.
like it does feel very much like the game is pathing you towards something, right?
It does, doesn't it? And then suddenly there's no more and you think,
Well, I wasn't sure whether we just got like turned around, but I didn't want to say that because I wasn't the one driving and it felt kind of rude.
It was quite possible, but sure.
So that's where you came from, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. This is different, right?
This is different.
You could put your scout down anywhere here just to like help you know which direction you've come from.
That's a good idea. Equip the scout launcher.
Kalonk. Nice. Yes.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
This is... Yeah, okay.
That one's not working. Yeah, nice. Ooh, this is great. I think you found the way. Is a ghost matter fucking nearby.
Okay.
Bullshit, you're gonna have to leap over it. How is, like...
Hang on.
Different device, I think. Oh no, you're right. Is there a gap?
Like, is that a gap through the middle?
Yes. You're gonna have to go so carefully.
Oh, I fucking hate this. Is it?
Is it? I don't know.
I feel like it's not. No.
Maybe you just jump over it?
Oh, because it's a... Look.
Okay. It's like Aurora Borealis.
Oh, I think I just jump over it. Okay.
Jump over it, but not jump too much, because otherwise you'll lose gravity and you'll go upside down. Beautiful. I mean, that was tricky. That is going to be really tricky to do.
That is going to be tricky. It's doable, I feel. But
yeah.
All right, let's take ourselves back, shall we?
Yeah.
Wish me luck on that one.
Yes, I do. I am. I shall.
Thank you. There's a good space fact though about the molten bits. There we go.
And interestingly, some future missions, you know how like we all talk about like what planets in our solar system are potentially like habitable for like space colonization. And everyone talks about Mars, right?
Sure.
But and then it's like, oh, but the other planets aren't really habitable, right? Interestingly, some of the moons of various planets are being looked at as potentials because while they might just be moons, a lot of them are like fucking massive.
And have good sort of
Some of them have water on them.
nice. So some of those are options. Wow.
It's kind of funny how we're kind of like, we're always really excited about the potential of finding water on like exoplanets, like planets way out in other solar systems. But like, there's quite a few in our solar system.
That we just kind of don't. Well, someone's paying attention to them, right?
Yeah, we are. But it's just kind of like, yeah, it's just interesting. I guess because we haven't been able to see any evidence of life within our solar system, so we're kind of like hoping, crossing our fingers that we'll find it somewhere else, right?
I guess I'm of the opinion that surely there must be, even if it's not intelligent, there must be life.
Yeah, I think
sort.
most people believe that. When I say most people, I mean, oh my gosh, my sibling is texting me about World of Warcraft.
Are they playing now?
They're researching things about my build.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I don't need you to. I'm okay.
Like, I got this.
Bless you. Like they added a taunt for shamans who are running a tank, and I'm like, yes, I know.
Yep.
I was doing it the other day when we were playing.
Hang on. No, hang on.
Okay.
Back through the hole.
Okay.
All right, that's fine.
What just happened?
I thought there was a ledge down there.
Oh, okay.
Um,
You're doing great.
thanks. Maybe. Oh, we're on a different axis to what we are normally.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's normally not rotating this way.
Maybe it got clonked by something.
Maybe. It's kind of spinning, like I said.
Yeah. It wasn't spinning before, right?
Or at least we went on that axis of it. If it was. Okay, we should have a quick look and see what's spat out.
Yeah, it looked as you were heading out, it looked like there was a big chunky thing about to go through.
We know that it doesn't get sucked through till the end though, because we've had a pretty...
Because we saw it come out, right?
Or
Or at least we've been like in and around it at the end of the day. Thank goodness there are trees in here.
I know.
And also, how old are these fucking trees?
Oh, I came to the wrong place. Oh, no, I
Where?
didn't. Okay, there we go. There's the floor. I just needed the floor. How old are the trees? Yeah, I guess they're eternal trees? What's the right word? Like Methuselah trees?
It should still be working, right? Because you just turned it on.
Oh, great point. You're smart. Same cycle.
Yeah, we are
Okay.
very used to everything
Wee.
resetting.
Okay. Wind's picking up out there. In real life, friends. It's not surprising given where we live.
But yes, I do think most astroscientists, space scientists,
Sure.
it's kind of like the chances of there being other living organisms in the universe is extremely high.
Right.
Simply because, like, how would we exist if nothing else did?
That's kind of what I think as well, which is like if all the components exist for us to exist.
There are
is it
other
so-
entrances than this one, right?
Yeah, it's just this is the closest, so I was having a
Okay.
look. If all the components exist for us to exist, as I said before, they're kind of common, right, in our in the universe.
Like water.
Water and I'm thinking at the same time, but all the other components that make us up. Carbon,
Like
etc.
like on a biological level. Yeah.
So
It's a little bit tricky, eh?
I'm just looking at that thing. Can you see that? Can I zoom in?
I think it's the other device, the
Signal
signal scope. Yeah. Ooh. It's the eye of the universe.
That's
Is
interesting.
it just
eh?
decorative, or can we get over there?
I don't know. You would think, given that all those components are common, shrug, like
Shrug. Yeah. It's an interesting thing because
Where are the other entrances?
yeah, I think you're right about that. Other entrances are your friend. It's an interesting thing because for so much of human history, yes,
Okay. It might be a bit late in the day now for that top route. But you were saying for all of human history.
for a lot of human history, human beings have believed in deities, right? Being the cause of our existence. And whether and I've never been the sort of person who believes that is fundamentally opposed to also believing in science and shit, right? Because like, why would it be? Oh yeah, nice work.
Thanks.
It's always like you always feel like, is this gonna actually
Grab me?
catch us?
But they're actually quite good at picking you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, might be a bit late in the day. That's all right. We'll try anyway.
Yeah.
Never been fundamentally opposed.
No, so I don't think those things are mutually exclusive. However, if you do believe in higher power, then it's easy to believe that human beings could be alone in the universe. Simply because of the fact this is like, might be a bit late in the day, and we're like, surely not. And like an entire chunk of wall just like slides past us.
Like, don't worry about that. Just keep moving.
Now before you, okay, never mind. I was
Sorry.
gonna say, before you jump, is there a way for you to get up there that is after the ghost matter? But
I don't think so. But look,
yeah, I believe in you. A running jump?
Oh, running jump. Okay.
Oh, you did it!
Okay.
You fucking did it! What a fucking boss!
Thanks.
Trees! You found a special place!
Yes. Did I?
Yes, we haven't been here before.
No, we haven't.
Can I suggest you put a thingy on the ground
You
just so we
absolutely can.
find where we are?
Equip scout launcher. Take snapshot. Put away.
Launch mode is left or right?
Thank you. 100%. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Good, that's reassuring. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to have a little look. I know we don't have heaps of time, but
Like what? How are these trees growing?
that's intriguing. Look up there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just.
There's no fucking light down.
Of course, there's fucking. Just gonna fall down a hole. I have to be very careful.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice. This is fun.
Yeah. Mysterious.
Mysterious. I think maybe just up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whoops.
Nice.
Okay.
How close are you to the oobly? Okay.
I'm gonna
so
go
a wee bit
there.
far. Yeah.
I'm just looking around to see if there's anything. Oh, fuck. See shit falling down.
I mean, we've got 100% surface integrity at the moment where we are, so
We
that's
sure do.
really good.
Okay, I think I can get this from here.
Yeah.
Just looking as we go. Alright.
Nice. What
Did
is
you-
that?
what's this? Whoa,
What
whoa,
is
whoa,
that?
did you see
What
that?
was that? Is it behind
you
you?
see that? Did you see
Yes,
that?
I did.
What the fuck?
Ah!
We're in the
Are we?
Yeah, we're in the
Are we in the
observatory.
tower?
Observatory.
Oh, the observatory.
I think. Okay, let's go reach it. I don't feel like I have enough time to fuck around.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I saw something wiggling in
There
that
was
fucking
definitely. Are these representations, can they be turned off?
ice. And then we can get down to the bottom.
I don't know.
Let's read first.
Conway says, Cassava's construction yard has been using the cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit.
Oh.
But one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Yes, tell us how. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happened.
Nice. Spire says, in an update, it's now clear that there are two different types of cyclones.
What?
Okay. Most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. These are the cyclones Cassava typically uses to send the monads into orbit. Okay, this is good.
Yeah.
Clockwise into orbit. There also exists a rarer type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the water below.
What the fuck?
So we need to find the counterclockwise cyclone.
Cassava says, my gratitude, Spire. Conway is showing me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by the secondary type of cyclone. But was it really necessary to build a model just to tell me that?
As a nerd, yes.
Yes.
I say yes. The model will be useful as we continue to monitoring Giant's Deep. I very much wanted to make a model. Yes, Spire! Oh my gosh. I'm stoked about that finding.
So can we look at them for a second?
So that one's going clockwise.
That's going counterclockwise, isn't it?
Clockwise. Put it down.
Okay, yeah.
And is this one going counterclockwise? Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, but they don't, other than the direction, they don't look like visually different.
No, but do you mind if I just nose you around? I just wanna...
absolutely.
Oh,
There's a thing to your, a readable thing.
Nice.
Various readable things.
Yes, let's put things in slots.
There's a she-said.
Ooh!
Okay, have we been to this?
Is this Giant Steep? This looks like Giant Steep. This is the...
It was called Giant Steep, the thing when you picked it up.
Oh, okay. This is, yes, we've been
This
here
is the
on Giant
entrance,
Steep.
yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Pick that up and put it in this slot here. Read something, please.
Cassava says, Conway, Daz and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank beneath the current. Yep.
Daz says, Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current?
Conway says, my gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant Steep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory. That is where we are, okay? And it reveals how an object might sink below the current.
So that'll be what our two cyclones were there. That'll be Spire's model, right?
Cassava says, Conway, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? Conway says, if you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are two trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's Gravity Canyon and Cannon, and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge.
Nice.
So you must have just been in the Gravity Cannon.
Daz says, Conno, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any common components to sink even partially below the current. But that's saying straight to the core. Okay, that's everything there. Oh my gosh, I'm so stoked. Let's see what's through here.
Maybe you'll find the Gravity Cannon.
Something up as well.
Oh. I'm here! I did it! I put the ship down safely! In that the ship went down and I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs and it's like the ship never even hit those rocks. One of my better attempts. Feldspar would barely have laughed at me, I bet. That's the good news. The bad news, I haven't found a way inside the structure yet. The door is broken and I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there were one. Probably. I can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm going to head north to the ruins by the equator to try and find a way down.
I wonder if that's from our guy that we actually did find.
Did we find a guy on this planet?
Oh, is that his ship?
That's not our ship.
I'm going to go in there. What's wrong with you? Oh, the ship's broken. Can we repair it? Because remember, my theory is
you have to fix all the ships.
I have to fix all the ships.
It's not letting you repair it, eh?
It's not saying anything about it. Okay.
Interesting.
That's right. I want to.
So this is the Southern Observatory, and theoretically, this means we're somewhere near the gravity cannon, which I don't think we've found yet, right?
No. I'm very confident about that because I
rush during this particular run through as such, because I feel like we don't have much time left. But it might be worth doing a little.
It's getting quite red out there. I'm seeing if there's any more readings.
Ooh,
let's turn everything on.
Yeah. Okay. What is it? What's the symbol? Blow it.
I don't know. But
oh, something just lifted.
Wow, it did. Hang on. I'm going to read this. I want to read first and then.
Before you turn everything on? Yeah. Maybe. Conway says, what have we learnt thus far in our search for the eye of the universe?
Mallow says, based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the eye is in orbit around the star's system sun.
What?
This would mean the eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous range.
What?
Plume says those of us on the vessel originally followed the eye's signal to the star system, but we were unable to warp to the eye itself.
The locator we built on the Edel Rock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal.
Interesting. And we've got Evan says, hypothesis, the eye has stopped emitting its signal.
Cassava says, suppose the eye doesn't wish to be found.
Ooh. Plume says, Cassava, how can you suggest that? The eye's signal called out to summon us to the star's system.
I'm aware. I grew up hearing the eye's story, yet we are no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here.
Fun.
So can you go back to
the music.
The first or second one of those? Sorry, is that I just where it said like those are yeah. Where did it say like it was in orbit around the sun?
We believe the eye is in orbit around the star's system sun.
Knowledge of the quantum moon.
Sorry, I wanted to pop everything up. I don't know that we'll get heaps of time to do that, but I want to. I think this might be a
representation of the solar system.
Well, this is is that the eye?
It's the eye. Can we see it? Ooh, look.
Wow. Oh. Error, unable to determine orbit. No signal detected matching any known criteria for the eye of the universe.
That's it.
Oh, there's another door there.
We'll come back. We'll come back.
And what's worthwhile usually is swapping these little doodads around. Sometimes you get extra text.
The orbit is massive. But they couldn't find it.
Around, because it's us in the middle, teeny tiny, right?
Oh, shit, yeah.
Is that right? Did I see
think
that
you're
right?
I think you're right.
Let's see if I can do that again. I feel like we know what we're doing now.
But they said based on the knowledge they found on the quantum moon. So how does the quantum moon give them information about the eye of the universe?
This is such a good... Unless what they mean is the fact that it is quantum and shifting around all the time.
No,
But
I think there's information to be found there.
Fun. Okay. I think I'm going to do another run of that and see if we can get the rest of the text done and maybe have a closer look at the... Let's call it an orrery.
How
That's
did
not quite what it is.
So it was... We got there by following the roof path, yeah?
One of the roof paths, yes.
Just updating our notes, everybody.
Yes, I think the notes have been a really good idea. Keeps us on track, on target.
There's just so much information. It's hard to hold it all in your head. Which, you know, I mean, there is the thing for that, but...
it's nice to be able to sort of...
To get there...
Keep our own notes and make our own connections. Okay.
We'll know what that means.
I just want to locate... I think the best way in was... Not there.
Ooh, that looks like a tree.
Yeah.
Everything has meaning.
Everything has meaning. What's funny when you don't have enough information, it starts to be that way a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Google. What's the difference between a metaphor and an allegory?
Thank you.
I was trying to do that without activating yours, but...
You set her off anyway.
It did. In fact, yours is talking and mine isn't.
Yeah, cool.
A metaphor is a figure of speech. Shush, Google. I'm talking. I'm talking. It's a figure of speech that directly compares two unlike things without using like or as.
Okay, alright.
I said the opposite of that earlier. It asserts that one thing is another, creating a deeper understanding or a vivid image by
having such trouble with
transferring
this.
qualities
Oh,
from
that's
one
what I
to
wanted.
another. Blah, 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 blah.
That's what I wanted.
An allegory is a narrative, a complete story, poem, or play in which characters, events, and settings represent abstract ideas, moral qualities, or historical political situations.
Yep.
There you go.
So it's a full story.
Full story.
Yep, that makes sense to me.
And then, of course, there's a simile.
Which
And a
is your
simile
like as, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember that because it's similar.
We love.
So-
I just had the question before about
We were talking about
allegory.
vampires earlier.
Yeah. So they're a metaphor, not an allegory.
A metaphor.
Yeah. For sexual tension and a range of different things, but it's one
Yeah.
amongst many things, which we also love.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say I'm never one of those people who's like our video, but I'm like our video if you like sexual tension. I go the
there's
wrong
two.
fucking way, or is that because there's early in the day? What the
Where
heck?
does the other one go? Does it not matter? Are they both
Don't get
going...
distracted. Don't get distracted.
Oh, but what if you did get distracted?
But I want to know what's at the observatory.
Yeah.
I like real want to know.
Uh-huh. That's fair. That's very, very fair. Okay, so there's one that you go through, and there's a thing on the ground. I'm just trying to like memorize the path so that if I
Yes,
ever was
please
playing,
do.
I could not just go around in circles.
Like I do.
Well,
Sometimes
I
fun.
mean, I know that I would because I struggle with it. That one also has a thing on the ground, but this one's like in between.
There's the
Oh
ice.
shit! Now I've lost myself completely.
Cool. All right.
Okay, look at you, so efficient. It's like early morning, and you're like,
Had my coffee. I'm awake. Let's do this.
yeah, running jump, or whatever you feel.
You're so right. Every time I feel
What?
so nervous about.
Yeah,
this
I would
section.
too. Yes, beautiful.
All right. Skirt that line. Skirt that terrible, terrible fucking line. Okay.
Doing so good.
We need to get up there, but I actually think going around was the right decision.
I think it was too. Yeah.
Mm.
Just in terms of the way games are designed.
To lead you up a path.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So far in this game, trusting, don't follow the lights. No, like do follow the lights.
Do
Like,
follow the lights.
The lights have been reasonably trustworthy in terms of wayfinding.
Yes, this is so true. Cool. I think we're reasonably early enough in the day.
Yeah,
This is
you're
gonna
like
give us heaps of
you're
time.
smashing through it.
I think this will be good.
Scooped, gently scooped up.
I didn't see anything wriggling that time.
No,
did you?
I know that was so scary. It was like a bug leg or something.
I wonder. What do I wonder? I wonder if I'm going to look at it when I edit. But I wonder if it was just a quirk of the light, or
Yeah, it might have been.
when we're
I
sitting
mean,
here
there
going,
might be
"What the fuck
a
is
giant
that?"
bug here to kill us.
Yes. Okay. So
One must never stop believing in the possibility of a giant bug here to kill us.
yeah, I see. I was thinking some sort of octopus
Okay, great.
because we know
What do we know? Is that?
octopuses are. I'm not going to finish that sentence. Let's.
Sexual tension. That's what you're gonna have to call this episode.
Also, I say octopuses because I once saw an octopus expert use the word octopuses, so now I love it. It kind of sounds kind of like
rather than
octopusy.
octopi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Maybe that's what you're calling this
Yeah.
episode. Conway says, how should our methods change as we continue our search for the eye of the universe?
Mallow says, we know what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon. So what if we try to find the eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. Oh, which will be why they have the probe cannon, right?
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Caused this whole problem in the beginning.
Evan says, we need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull.
Sava says, Giant's Deep would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch, and it's moonless, except for when the quantum moon is visiting.
Yes. Evan says, yes, let's build the cannon and orbit around the Giant's Deep.
Privet says, we couldn't find the eye's signal using 2 different devices built for this exact purpose. We should discontinue the search method.
Okay. And then...
Kasava says, Mallow's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small.
Conway says, I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Rami and Pi about the technology they're developing? Okay.
Aren't Rami and Pi the ones that were going to, like, turn it up too much and, like, cause the whole thing to explode?
Yes, and then they were like, oh, yeah, but they would have accounted for us doing wild shit. And it turns out people had accounted for them doing wild shit.
Yeah.
I'm just going to swap these over and see if we get any new text. It doesn't always work, but sometimes it does.
So they built the probe. Okay,
it's
it's
the
the
same. Okay, good. That's good to know. I'm going to take one downstairs and I'm sure it'll be the same, but
Yeah.
we love to check
We're being thorough.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, good. Just making sure it's the same.
Okay. So the quantum moon is somehow related to the eye of the universe.
Or it's given them some insight.
Given them information about it. And then they built this cannon so that they could try and find the eye of the universe, which they think is a physical object in some way. Even though it's no longer producing... Okay, so wait. The first one is what? Is that supposed to be the sun?
That and the I assume
Oh yeah, that's got the ash twin.
in between.
Maybe?
Oh, yep.
Is that what that is?
And then I've just done the second loop around, so whatever that is on... It's in here? Oh, that's us,
That's
right?
the brittle hollow, yeah.
And this is Brittle Hollow, right? There we go. Yep. Cool.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is Giant Steep.
Giant's Deep, yes.
Cool. Loop out, loop out. And then
That's the fucked up place.
Dark Bramble. Yeah. Ooh. See, now it's come out to here.
Yeah.
And then when I add this one, I'm pretty sure this gets
The whole
teeny
thing
tiny in the
shrinks.
center. And the,
yeah, okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
It's fucking massive. There's no way we're going to be able to get out there just
and
by,
it's all
like, driving.
Loop-de-loop.
It is all loop-de-loop. But it does also look a little bit like... you know, it reminds you of those roly guys? Like, it looks like it is being affected by the gravity of us.
It's a little bit
right?
easy to see, right?
Otherwise it would just fly away too.
Unless that ring is there and all it's just circling around, kind of like the detector on our moon, because it can't find it. I think that's what it's doing. It can't locate it. Okay, good for us. In that case, what?
In that case, what? We've got to get on the fucking quantum moon. Well, should we
Just gonna go inside. We haven't learned though how to deal with the quantum moon, but what we have learned, which we should pursue, is Giant Steep.
Oh yeah. What I was going to say is we still have the option of going to the quantum tower.
I think that's where the other path went, yeah?
And getting in when it's gone through the black hole.
Yes, you're right.
But we wanted to wait on planet or somewhere safe. It could also be inside the space station.
Yep.
So that we have fuel and air. Because that's what we ran out of the first time we saw it go through. We were like, oh, fuck.
Still early in the day, look at that.
Yes, although the atmosphere on some of these planets can make it look different colours.
I'm just looking for the fuel. You know what? If we jump through the black hole and then send ourselves back, that puts us to wherever the fuel is. I'm just going to do that.
Okay.
Cool.
It's weird that there's 2 there and there never has been before.
Maybe we've just been at a time that, I don't know, question mark.
I agree.
Cool. Yeah, it's not super red yet. It's yellowing. Not too bad.
Yeah, it's quite unsettling how the atmosphere changes colour. I mean, that makes sense, but
It does for us too, right?
I do wonder if that... Look, there's one of those exploding universes off on the side
I
there.
see it, yes. Okay, yes.
So it's definitely not just localised. It's happening.
Something's happening.
It's happening everywhere.
Cool.
And there's another one over there too.
What the heck? Oh, there we go. Stop.
And interesting in a way that those explosions are happening all over the place, but not simultaneously.
No.
Like, yes, in a universal time sense, because it's all happening presumably within a day, but not like
the
all
exact
in the
moment.
exact same moment. Yeah.
Alright. Oh, we
Which
need
if you
fuel
think about-
desperately.
It's always hard to know because it's like how much, because there's so much of this story world which is like accurate to what we know of physics, but then there's big chunks of it that aren't. So it's kind of like how much do we
What
use
emphasis and
our
weight?
own knowledge here?
Yeah, do we when we say this is fucking weird, right?
Because like in theory, okay, that's Gabbro.
I'm just looking at the island, right? It's gonna fun.
Oh.
Chucked up above the surface.
Yeah, I didn't even realize what was happening.
Okay, so we're going to
My suggestion would be at this point, because we're full fuel and full oxygen, is just throw yourself through the black hole again.
yeah.
And then we can just watch and wait until the thing comes out.
Sure.
But up to you.
Yeah, alright. Let's have a look. Unless there's a few things we want kind
Yeah,
of
I mean, absolutely. If you want to explore things on the way, like throwing yourself into a random pillar, why not?
Yeah, what's this? One in. Uh-oh, I don't want in. That looks like it's gonna fucking
You're
nail
going
me.
very fast.
Yeah. Like, actually take me into the black hole, that's fine.
The black hole. Oh, that's not fair. Are we still alive?
No.
Bullshit. That wasn't your fault at all.
Kind of.
It wasn't. You were like, take me into your gentle grass, black hole. And then it did it.
I think what I'll do now is have a quick jaunt off to Giant Steep.
Okay. That's how it started.
Exactly. And then we can zip around.
We know about fucking Uno Reverso black
Exactly.
whirlpools. Yes, Jonko. It's all very exciting here in Outer Wilds today.
It is all happening, right? It's all happening.
It is funny how there's little kind of like lulls and peaks in the of like how exciting things are and what you've just found out.
And sometimes, doing the water trick for hiccups.
No, I'm just drinking because I'm thirsty.
Yeah, because there's times where you just sort of zip around and you're like, I don't know what I'm looking at. And you just keep going around. And then eventually,
You stumble on like a massive lore drop.
yes.
Oh man, I'm so excited for this. We've been waiting so long.
Okay, so I'm going to get below
This was the first place we came.
It was.
So here's the thing that I was just thinking about before, because we see the thing that you just looked at. We
The
see it
Protean.
explode at the start of the
That's right.
thing, and we think that might be what has caused our loop.
Or yeah, it's connected to it somehow, right?
It's connected to it in some way.
Okay, I need eyes
Okay.
on.
These are all
Anti-clockwise.
going.
That's clockwise. That's clockwise. That's clockwise. That's clockwise. That's
Is that
clockwise.
one? Oh no. This is hurting my brain.
Is that one in the middle? No, that's clockwise too. Not this one. If I'm looking at the bottom,
These are all definitely going clockwise.
yeah.
I reckon
Okay, let's go find
go
another
roaming.
one.
Yeah.
Big, small.
That's the fixed one. So
Yes,
you
what's
won't be
this
able
one
to.
here?
That's
also
clockwise. Whoa, that's so fucking scary.
What are you doing?
That's the
That's the
cluster.
ones we were doing. I'm like leaning.
Yeah, so
In
am
real
I.
life. Oh, give her a ship. I'm gonna get this while we're here.
What are you gonna do with it?
Oh, I was gonna take it back to them, but
How?
I don't know. Maybe I was gonna get in it. I just have a theory about the ships.
Yeah.
It's not borne out, but
That's the cluster again.
do they?
That's Gabbro's smoke.
What's going on? Am I going the wrong direction?
No, you're just doing a loop. We haven't done a full loop yet.
Okay.
Because that's the South Pole, right?
And that's the north on the right. Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Where are all the fucking rest of them? There's one. Do they just pop up from time to time? Are they not constant?
No, I think they're constant. Is that it? Is that going the wrong way?
No.
Oh, fuck.
It's both. Right? I'm gonna have a look at these ones at the pole again. Then how about that?
Okay.
I've seen other ones floating around.
Round. You're doing great flying.
Thank you. That
Is
one?
that
That
one?
one? That one. It's that one. It's that one.
All right.
Let's get in.
Get in there.
Hey!
Yes. Push into the deep. Into the deep.
Oh my gosh, what's that? What are those?
Get in there. Can you?
Uh-oh.
Oh, we still need the fucking jellyfish.
I need the fucking jellyfish. Repair. Oh, don't, no, I don't want to repair.
Do you even need to repair it? Will you die if you touch that?
I feel like yes.
Probably.
Yeah, but I'm just going to repair it so we can leave if we want. Can I repair it? Yeah, there it is.
Electrical systems. Interesting. I mean, I
Okay.
guess our suit has electrical systems. Can you see a jellyfish? Yes.
This one.
Can you get inside the fucking jellyfish?
It's like with my body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, he's going inside. He's getting in there, right? Or is it just the
Yeah.
angle?
No, he's fucking off.
There's another one a bit further off if you need it.
Let me get close to that one. You certainly fucked off. Oh my gosh, this is super exciting.
I think we at some point accidentally did this, but we didn't know what was happening and we just left. Ah! He's gone in too.
Okay, hang on.
Is
Maybe they come
coming
back up?
back out again? Is that
I
one
also
coming
don't
back
really
out?
feel like
Ooh,
I'm
this one's
moving
coming
much.
out. This one's coming out.
This way. No, let's go that way. Okay. I feel like I'm not getting closer. Am I?
You are getting closer.
Okay. Let me touch the jellyfish. Oh!
Okay.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna die if I try this again, but I kind of want to.
Somehow? Observing is good. Observing is
Observing's good.
also good. So he's currently got a whole lot of electrical current going through him.
He sure does. What do we
But
look
we
at?
want to get inside you.
Yeah, we do.
We want to wear you like a suit.
Oh, yeah, we do. That's not grim. But let's. Yeah, what are you doing? Let me. Can I follow you Zap if I touch you again. No.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, but maybe you're right that following it is the answer.
It's alright, maybe I'll come
I've
myself
lost
on the
sound
way in.
again.
Okay. I haven't. So.
Okay, good.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just trying something.
Yeah. Vibes.
Vibes. We didn't seem to be able to... What planet was it on that we saw the rest of the jellyfish?
It was where we found Feldspar. Yes.
Right. So
Yes. Go for it, Izza.
I'm going.
Oh, I thought for a second there you definitely got through.
Oh, well, hang on. Now that he's in. This is going to kill me. That's all right. Right? Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Where we found Feldspar. Yes. Well, this is interesting to me because...
You didn't actually get a red... It was just your heart stopped or something.
I think that might be a good place to leave it, but what I was thinking was we found the jellyfish and we found the information about the jellyfish being an insulating factor. But there didn't seem to be any way to take the jellyfish skin and put it on us or anything like that. Even though that's what it sort of implied.
Yeah. Do you want to, before we leave, because you've woken up anyway, do you want to have a look at what our thing is saying?
Yeah.
Now that we've uncovered that piece of information about the reverso thing.
Okay. We had a couple of breakthroughs this episode. That's
Lot
nice.
of quantum moon, Giant's Deep, Southern Observatory, Ocean Depths.
Let's get into that one.
Look at that.
Hang on. That's not what I wanted, is it? This one.
The ocean is surprisingly calm beneath the current. Some sort of electrical field surrounds the planet's core. More information is required. What does it say about the construction yard? Nomai put orbital program on definite hiatus. The cannon was not asked to fire. The long-range probe was recently launched. Yeah, because they decided it was not safe, or at least they just didn't do it for some reason.
Or I mean, they've done it in the past potentially, and but I think you're right. They didn't do it for some reason.
Yeah. Escape pod 3.
Which we think we know where that is. Yeah, Dark Bramble.
I'm glad it's got pictures of that there, because that's quite handy.
Oh yeah, we haven't dealt with Black Hole Forge yet.
We don't have even found it, have we?
Black Hole Forge is the one on Dark Bramble where it was going up and down.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
What does it say about it? Suspended below the hanging city, found a switch that raises and lowers the forge. Black Hole Forge district is the highest district. Nomai named Poke planned to create a new advanced warp core in the forge. The Nomai crafted warp cores at the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to Ash Twin. Interesting.
Okay. Well, we've had a little nosy around that. Want to look at anything else?
No, I think that's great. Yeah. What do you think we should look at in the next episode, is it?
We'll see how I feel when we come to playing that, but I think what I would like to do is... Sorry, thing zipping across the screen. I think what I would like to do is something, and then at the end of the day try and get into the
quantum
tower
thing.
Yeah. So maybe at the start of the day we could try a couple of things. The first
Sorry,
one.
while you're talking, can I just look at one more thing? Oh, you can't because it's too far away. Never mind. I just wanted to see if there was anything more about the jellyfish.
Oh yeah, we can have a look at that if you like. I am wanting to land on the sun station. I think
you want to try that again?
Yeah, I think that's going to kill us a few times though, so that might not be conducive to getting us to the end of the day. So you wanted to look at the what, sorry?
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish.
which should be on the dark bramble, maybe? Not the dark bramble. Yes? No, the names fail me. It's where we found Felspar, right?
Yeah, so brambles, I think. Oops. I actually don't think it's that one anyway. Let's have a look at you. That's the seed. Felspar camp. Oh,
frozen jellyfish.
Yeah.
Okay. Felspar documented their attempts to eat this enormous jellyfish frozen in the ice. The outside was all rubbery and tough, possibly because it insulates the jellyfish inside from getting zapped by electricity. Felspar decided to venture into the jellyfish's interior cavity to see if it tasted any better on the inside. After tasting the inside of the jellyfish, Felspar concluded that these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. So that's definitely the answer, but how do we get to wear them like a skin?
They said they ventured inside, so maybe we just need to up the middle of the inside.
Up the butt!
Yeah, I would really like to try the sun station just because I'm super curious, but like I said, I don't think that'll get us to the end of the day. I think that'll get us killed a few times. So alternatively, we could... I'm just weighing up a couple of options. I don't think it's well, maybe it is. I was going to say I don't think it's worth going back down to the middle of Giant Steep yet.
No, we need more information about the jellyfish.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Or a way to turn off our electricals on our ship, maybe?
Yeah, but even our
it
body...
pushed us back, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because that would be the only other thing, would be to just be like, stay in the ship and just push through and just be like, the ship is going to get destroyed in this process.
Yeah, I don't know. We could.
I don't
try that. I don't think that's
right?
going to work because I feel that we're meant to
do the jellyfish thing.
Yeah. Those are the main things.
Okay, your lap's being sized up, just by the way.
There you go. Do you want a lap? Oh, you're cold from being outside. Okay, well, there you go. There's some things.
If you guys have any things that you're like, Mama Nizza, go check out this thing. Well, like, we really want you to see.
You've been to this place. Maybe you should head back to this place. You know, something like that. Might be.
You're welcome to say. That doesn't necessarily mean we'll do what you say, but
no.
We always are willing to hear.
Spoiler free, but maybe a little. Maybe you could check this out again. What about this one? We appreciate those.
Yeah.
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 Cool.
Or just something that you think is cool that you want us to look at again.
That's it. If you are in a part of the world where it's becoming warm again, go get your feet on the ground.
Yeah, in autumn or
Yeah.
the fall.
It's actually quite lovely. Cool.
It is lovely. Yeah.
We'll catch you next time.
We'll see you then.
Bye.